Hello, my name is Santiago Luna, and I'm applying to the Master's degree in Corporate Communications at IE. This is my video response for question C. Describe a time you took a great risk, and what was the outcome? I have always considered myself to have an adventurous spirit. I love scuba diving, traveling, I never shy away from trying different things, but all of these experiences have an expected outcome in the end. So I decided to do something different. I decided I wanted to serve in the Peace Corps.
My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
This decision was the greatest risk that I've ever taken because I could not foresee an outcome. All I knew was that I was going to move somewhere around the world, teach English, and that the experience would transform me. Nevertheless, I decided to continue with the process, and I packed up my life and I moved to Morocco. I spent the first 4 months living with host families, first in a town called Ifrane, located in the Atlas Mountains, where I had to live covered in snow and adapt to life with my first Moroccan family. I learned a lot about the culture, the language, and the Moroccan way of life. And soon enough, I began to make great friends out of complete strangers. At that point, we were just in training, and I still had no idea where my permanent site would be. But eventually, I learned I was to move to the very south of the country to a town called Tiznit. I had to yet again pack up and leave the cold to the blazing heat of the south, and start over. The experience thus far has been unique and difficult. I challenged myself to be in a vulnerable position by living under difficult circumstances, eating different food, abandoning my independence, and readjusting my life completely to integrate into a whole different world. But more importantly, I immersed myself in this experience and developed a life of my own. Once I settled, life slowed down and I began to have a lot of time to think and plan. I began to realize a lot of parallels with my life experiences that corresponded with a career in communications. I began to see the outcome of this risk that I took. It was because of the experience of moving to Morocco that I had the ability to look inwards and ask myself what it is that I want to do in the future, and to take the necessary steps in that direction. And so, here I am today, applying to this program so that I can equip myself with the best academic and practical training that I can receive. Thank you for considering my application.